Welcome back to Steelrising. This is part 7. So at the end of part 6, we went ahead and we stopped here. So let's go ahead and continue. There was a shielded guard here. I took care of him. And also there is an NPC here as well.
Have you watched these machines?
Yes, I had a front row seat. A swarm of ferocious beasts who cleared the way for a creature right out of a nightmare. It was the Grim Reaper, madame. Death itself. Nothing and no one was spared. I was spellbound and horrified by its dance of death. If by misfortune you find yourself in its presence, do not let it leap in your direction. Those who suffered its lightning attack did not survive. None of them, without exception. Come now, if you claim to want to destroy these automats, it's time to get going. You must stop them from advancing.
Fair point. I guess that's it. Okay. Really not great to be in a narrow hallway, but nice. So it was actually one of those guys that were here. Okay, so it looks like there's two of them now. Okay, I would have figured that they would have, like... They don't come in the house. Okay. That's one way to cheese those creatures out of that part. What do we got? Endurance fluid, nice. Now, as I'm running around, I'm really looking for another gate to open to make this area a lot more easier to come back to. Okay, still gotta find that item to open up those areas then. Noted. But how does one get up there though? I don't know, maybe there's like some upgrade to make me able to jump higher or climb those kinds of things. Ooh. Okay, looks like the other shield guy hasn't been aggroed yet. Nice. Why did it... Okay. I did not mean to pop another one of those items. Okay. Still got me. Okay.
Doctor, I'm dying. I can't take it anymore.
Chin up, old man. Bite down on this strip of leather. I'm going to take a closer look at your wound. Oh, it's more serious than I thought. Look at me. You have to hang in there, all right? You mustn't fall asleep. Bon sang. No. I'm losing him.
Is there any way I can help you?
Senor. An automat. What can I expect from you? Other than the cruel fate that your fellow monsters reserve for patriots?
You have nothing to fear from me, monsieur.
Honestly, I don't have much of a choice. I have to take you at your word and ask for your help. I have with me a fighter who has lost his leg. He's already lost a lot of blood. If I don't operate within the hour, I doubt he will survive. Unfortunately, I do not have any surgical tools with me. Would you be so kind as to find me something I can use to save this brave man? I can't do anything until I have the right equipment.
Okay.
I can't do anything until I have the right equipment.
All right, we have to keep in mind to find some sort of tools. I suppose I should be looking for like a hospital or something along those lines. I'm not really too sure. Another Valiant Spirit. Nice. At some point, I suppose I will grab or get a grapple hook to grab onto those kinds of ledges or something like that. Let's see. Maybe like a butcher shop with like knives or something, some sort of tourniquet. I have no idea. Okay, and it looks like I just made one big giant circle. Okay, so that's where I came from. I believe this is where I came from. Let's see. Some flame grenades. I know that there was something up there, but I don't think I could. Okay, so that's where the Vestal's at. I'm not too sure how to get up there at all whatsoever. So, all right, we will go ahead and continue just for a little bit longer. And if we run into any tools, hopefully I remember where this man's at. Okay, Rue Saint something. Didn't read it. Oh, crap. Oh, it's this guy. Oh yeah, I might have not played this smart. Oh, let's get behind them. One down. Oh, that stupid second swing. It's always like... Ooh, nice. Alright, some cast iron. Can always use that. Still getting shot at. Okay, by multiple people. Nice. I think I think that's for the health, but I do need some sort of item to upgrade this weapon one more time. So I'm kind of keeping an eye out for that. I just decided to stick with this weapon so far. Again, I don't know what's good, but at least for my type of gameplay, I prefer this whip weapon. Or chain weapon, sorry. Nice of a stall. Let's go and activate this. See if there's anything new in the store here. Nothing so far. So it seems to be the same in this area. Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. But unfortunately, all those enemies respawned, but we also got some health. So I can also unlock this. Nice. Gate is locked. Apparently not. Okay. I remember I had one door that was buggy, so that's why I tried it a couple of times. Just because you never know. And I'm still looking for the item that the surgeon will need. And again, I am just exploring everything. That's why you're seeing me run around like crazy.
So, I put it to you that the fact that the society is in need of
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
The demon can speak? Speak then! Has my time come?
I do not know.
My life is in your hands. It's not worth much. Do what you will with it.
I seek Monsieur de Vaucanson. He holds the secret to the tireless automats.
And you think you'll find him here, in my quarters? Tell me, who is your master? Aren't you one of Cagliostro's creatures?
I serve only the Queen.
Ah, the Queen. Well then, that's something else altogether.
I found this message in Monsieur de Vaucanson's carriage.
He didn't receive it. That is most worrying. Eugène and I are old friends. I was hoping he would be able to tell me what the deuce is going on. Of course, I doubt he had a hand in this odious display of force, but he spent years in service to the king and his projects. Projects whose macabre ends we're only now discovering.
Where could Monsieur de Vaucanson have gone?
How should I know? The situation is dire out there. Everyone is taking shelter wherever they can. Let me think. I know that he and Monsieur Bailly, the astronomer, are close. Perhaps Monsieur Bailly knows more?
Where can he be found?
He must have taken refuge in his observatory at the Louvre. Otherwise, I doubt he is still alive. He and his associate Lavoisier, the astronomer and the chemist, they were once the pride of the court. that have fallen out of favor. Too close to the common people, it would seem. It's as if only Vaucanson managed to stay in the king's good graces. Sic transit gloria mundi.
Who is this Cagliostro?
You feign ignorance.
I do not know.
Then you should know that Cagliostro is the king's right-hand man. He claims to be a magician, and he's a self-styled count.
A charlatan who is more powerful than a minister.
Precisely. I've heard the most troubling rumors about him. He's supposedly the one who enabled the king to breathe life into these killing machines that no key need wind. I admit it sounds highly improbable, and I wouldn't believe a word of it if I didn't have proof standing right before my eyes. Now that I think about it, as you can see, my servants have all abandoned me, and I will soon follow their lead. Those poor people hoped to escape the city while there was still time. À dire vrai, I fear I shall never see them alive again. Before she left, the housekeeper gave me this key. It opens the gate that leads to the Louvre.
Nice.
If you are foolhardy enough to attempt it.
I found a note written by Eugène de Vaucanson. He mentions the death of the Dauphin at Meudon. What happened that night?
How should I know? The child passed away at Meudon. I was in Versailles.
Eugène de Vaucanson told you nothing.
The only thing he was willing to tell me was that something terrible had happened, and that the circumstances leading to the Dauphin's death were not exactly as described. One thing for certain is that he was extremely upset about what happened, so much so that he refused to spend a single day more in the king's service. But he has apparently changed his mind.
Eugène de Vaucanson told you nothing.
The only thing he was willing to tell me was that something terrible had happened, and that the circumstances, one thing for certain, so much...
Oops, my bad.
Besides the king and Monsieur de Vaucanson, who else witnessed these events?
Well, if they followed protocol, Monsieur Le Monnier, the first physician to the king, he must have performed the autopsy on the child.
Where can I find him?
He lives in Versailles, near the chateau, but he has a practice here in Paris, on Rue Saint-Thomas d'Enfer, in the quartier Saint-André-des-Arts. Eh bien, have you seen Monsieur Bailly?
No, not yet.
You must. He's probably hiding at his observatory at the Louvre. Perhaps he'll be able to tell you where Eugène de Vaucanson can be found.
Eugène. Instead of Eugene, Eugène. Nice. Okay, so I have the key to go to that gate, which is nice, but let's just see what else we can find here in the back. Looks like I got another fan. I'm not gonna worry about that. So like it was off camera. I remember I jumped into this gated area that was closed off, you know, it's just like decoration and stuff like that. Well, the problem is I thought that I soft locked because I could not escape that area. And wow, this is a hard piece of geometry here. And I had to use this coin item that removes all of your the essence and trade to take you to the nearest of a stall. It's really crazy. But anyways, I just figured that I could probably find like some sort of way to get out of bounds or something like that. All right, let's continue. I mean, it would be stupid if he had like an item that I could use, like some sort of way to, like the surgery item that I might need, but I don't. It might be at some other level, or maybe I might have missed something, but I'm not too sure. It's probably an item that I'll pick up at some point later on, and then hopefully I try to remember to... Try to remember to come back here, but alright. Lesser spirits. Oh, crap. Gotta be careful. These guys attack in threes. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, 1, 2. How that got me, no idea. Oh, you son of a gun. Oof. Yeah, gotta be careful. Again, it took forever, but I'm really glad that I worked on a lot of my health and also the endurance. Okay. Ah, it finally paid off. Something in these barrels. Trying to see if there's any like area that I would need to go. Okay, so it looks like eventually I'll go in that area.
I saw it just today as clearly as I can see you now.
It's impossible. That makes no sense.
Do you think I've gone mad?
No, of course not. But how could Monsieur Balsamo make these machines obey him?
Monsieur Balsamo, you say?
To Jesu! An automat right on our doorstep.
Malheur! We are lost!
Do not fear. I am not like the other machines.
À la bonne heure. This one speaks and thinks, at least.
We'd better stay on our guard.
So you saw this Monsieur Balsamo giving orders to the machines?
Bien sûr. I saw him walk through the gate to his workshop, just a few paces from here, accompanied by a dozen automats. They made no move to attack him. Oh no. Bien au contraire, they were acting like his bodyguards.
What does Monsieur Balsamo do?
Who knows? He's a very discreet man.
Discreet? You'd have to be deaf to find him discreet. What about the racket keeps us up every night? The clatter of scrap metal, the creaking of pulleys, rumblings of all kinds. We suffer through it all. Not to mention the god-awful screams that emanate from that sinister workshop from time to time.
A most unusual fanfare, c'est vrai. However, there's no way of knowing what he's doing there. And that's why we cannot tell you anything more.
Madame, would you be so kind as to leave now? We don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
All right, noted. So that makes me wonder if I could find some sort of tools to help out with that surgery in his workshop or something. I see something up there. All right, so again, like, I think there has to be some sort of like double jump at some point to reach some of these areas. Like, that might be like a ledge I can climb, or maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. So again, I have to go that way. I can't go. All right, that's blocked for now, so. Very tact. Possibly a new weapon? Okay. We're getting a lot of these fanned weapons. What the hell is that? Something that I can even stun lock with that hit. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to hit that one. Okay, so I remember him saying something about, like, in this little area, not area, but like in this part of town. Ah, okay. So again, wait. Apothecary. So this might be where I'll find the surgical tools, but I can't reach that area because I need that grapple hook or whatever I'll get eventually. Taking a guess, I have no idea. Noted. I saw him way too late, or else I would have did like the little like sneak up strike. Longevity, nice. Okay, so looks like that's something.
No one, not even the king, can stop the representatives of the people from continuing their work. Wherever its members are gathered, the Assemblée Nationale lives. That is why we swear never to part, and to gather wherever circumstances require it, until a constitution is established for the kingdom.
Come here, mon ami. I salute you.
Monsieur, we have just burned our bridges. Nothing and no one can prevent justice from triumphing in this kingdom.
Let us not claim victory too soon, Maximilien. And don't forget what we agreed on, if things were to take a turn for the worse.
Okay, so I can always jump back if I need to. Oh, the dog. Or the whatever. The panther. Check him out over there. All right, what we got? Okay, so hopefully we can get to another Vestal. Be careful with this guy. Okay. Jump attack. So we'll try to get to another Vestal, then we'll call it, and then when we come back for part 8, then we will continue where I left off. Seems to be like a solid plan. All right, again, I really need that grapple hook item. Anything? Oh, nice. Some more Valiant Essence. Not too bad. All right, how's this man gonna attack? Like that. Okay, so he gives us frost grenades. Nice. Okay, cool. Looks like we're gonna end up calling it in this area. That's locked. I'll finish exploring this area before I call it, but I just wanted to make sure that that gets opened up. Okay, so like this is a perfect example. So if I were to somehow get my way in this area here, it probably is going to be a soft lock because I will not be able to jump out because of the walls and stuff like that. Oh. Okay, so he attacks in twos. Oh, there's another guy next to me. Purification grenade. Okay, there's a guy that I can assassinate, so we'll probably do that. Yeah, maybe just like a few more minutes. Just want to see what this area has before I stop. Oh, and looks like I can open up this area. Nope. Oh, ooh, I look at my health. I've never seen that move before. Oh, it's a variant. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I was like, they look all very similar, but I was like, I've never seen him move that way before. Okay, so I'm just going in circles here. Another area that's blocked currently. Sitting there just having a good old time. Oh, chest. So this might be another weapon or something. Our clothes, nice. Look into those before we call it for sure. All right, yeah. Oh. Something shot at me. Alright, frost grenade. Doesn't look like there's much else here besides a couple of enemies, so we might just hit up that Vestal. Looks like there's gallows here. Nice. Not nice. Okay, so... Wow. One. Okay. Wow, okay, so he almost got kicked. Almost got kicked, but thankfully he had a brain fart and stopped. Alright, let's see what else. Okay, so let me go ahead and go back here. And then we will call it. Maybe. Okay, yeah, here we go. All right. Anyways, all right, guys, that'll be it for this part. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys for part 8, if I remember correctly. Anyways, you take care. See you next time.